Alright, so we're gonna watch Michael come down here in just a second. Put you back over here. Y'all see that big pile of wood there? God, the bushes. Y'all can see the bad thicket and everything it is. Poor quality timber and everything. But what we're doing here, you see the cutter sitting down there. Trashy cutter hand, got top broke off in the road. But this is our haul route, our empty haul route for the trucks. What we're doing here is I second thinned this a couple years ago too on the right, and this right here in front of us, see how tight the road is? I'm coming down through here and opening up our roadway to get daylight to it. You'll see how this is not drying up. We ain't had no rain in a couple days, and this is not drying up because sun is not getting to it, which it ain't helping that the clouds ain't going away. Go that way. Trying to show Michael which way he's got to go with this mess. Don't get all down in my ditch. There we go. But anyway, most of y'all that's been with me for a while, y'all have seen us do this before. This is just what we call daylight in the road. It's usually really trashy. There's a lot of trash in it, trashy timber. It's pretty customary to be doing this with a first thin now, to where the roads can heal from the first thin to the second thin. I'll walk up here with him and get his second bundle. It may get all three piles I've got right here. He's gonna go on to the set with that one. We'll hang out here and let him get the rest of this picked up and let y'all watch, but uh-oh, he about hung up. That one pile's a little crooked. He's gonna take the cutter out with a whippy tree. But anyway, y'all can see how, alright, this is our first thinning right here on the left. That is our first thinning that we was doing, and then I first thinned that other stuff on the other side, and y'all can see how open the road is down through there where I've daylighted both sides of that road. Alright, now let me spin y'all around here. They wouldn't letting me daylight the road yet. This is something we used to do in another district that we worked in, and I showed the foresters, you know, what we were doing, because when we come over here, they weren't doing any of this opening it up, and you can see just how tight the road has closed in on itself. The timber is closed in on the roads, and whenever it does that, then I mean, unless it's like a bulletproof road, it's really hard to maintain a road. Y'all can see how this road right here, how it's tried to rut, and that's due to not being able to get any sunlight to the road to dry the water off of it, and the water just keeps making it beat out as you put trucks on it. So long story short, what we're doing is we're daylighting the roadside here, and it's getting more daylight to the roadway, to the infrastructure, and in a way we are maintaining our infrastructure this is also the hunting reserve that we're cutting on. So you're maintaining your infrastructure for hunters, for loggers, so on and so forth. This was something that, I mean, it's not that I introduced it to the company, so to speak, like that, like they've never seen it before, but this was something that when we started logging here 4 years ago for this company, this was something, as y'all can see, they wasn't doing, and then we presented to them the idea, because we were struggling with roads like this one not holding up, and so we presented this idea to them, and we tried it in a couple of places where we were working some big tracks, and we went from roads that we couldn't access at all with even pickup trucks to being able to haul loaded log trucks down it by the time we got all the roads daylighted around it where the roads could actually dry up. So it's road daylighting of your infrastructure is very critical. Something I forgot to point out a while ago. Y'all can see how we're having to stack our wood here. You see our trucks is hauling out this way. We can't haul out the other way because the road's not good enough to support a log truck. But y'all remember the other day we was talking about reverse sets, and this is what a reverse set is, where you're working. Mickey is still working from right to left, but Matthew's having to load from his right instead of loading from his left. It's not the best second thin, like I was saying earlier, but it's getting the job done. So that's number 9 for the day. Number 10 ain't gonna make it. He's gonna come by here in the morning and run an early load, and we'll get that tended to then. But typically we load from over here. Typically we pile our wood over here and load, and this is why I like running 2 loaders like this, because your processing loader is never in a backward set. It's always front facing, working at its most productive deal. Now, if I had Mickey out here by the road with the box, we couldn't delimb while the trucks are here, because you can't get it out of the delimber and spin it around and put it on the truck like what needs to be done. So that's also another reason why I like running the 2 loader setup like that, is you always keep your processing loader working the correct way. Alright, so we're back out here today doing some more road daylighting. We're actually finishing the road up. Watching Michael pick up what we got on the ground here beside the road. It's always a nasty job doing the stuff beside the road. It's always got extra bushes, and stumps are usually rougher because you're riding on the back side of the shoulder of the ditch. It's just not a fun job. But It's something we do. It helps us. It helps timber company, and it makes your track of timber look so much better when you get done with it. Y'all can see what it looks like when you get done. This is daylighted, and this is not daylighted. That's the difference in it. Watch that skidder go up through there. You see how the cutter's sitting in the road. Listen to them limbs pop. Sound like popcorn.
Yep.